Hey guys, what is up? It is me, Pagey, here once again with another video on The Flash Season 9. And I wasn't expecting this news today. I was actually probably not expecting this news if it was going to get announced for probably another few weeks, if not around a month. So that's why I felt pretty comfortable uploading a video or letting a video go up only a couple of hours ago. But this news came out while I was sleeping. I've only woken up about, I don't know, like 15, 20 minutes ago. Let myself wake up a tiny bit before I made it. Because I was surprised this news came out now. Not surprised the news got announced. I've been thinking this for a while. I've made it pretty clear in my videos that I thought this news was going to be announced within the next month or so, but I wasn't expecting it to come out today. And of course, as you can tell by the title, The Flash is officially ending after Season 9, which, yeah, most of us thought was going to be the case, just based off how people had talked about the show in regards to the people involved. It just felt like that was going to be the case. Now, obviously, you have to address it. There's going to be the people that clickbait, like, oh my God, it was cancelled. It's not cancelled. They make that really, really clear in the articles and the press releases that they put out there. It's ending, and that's why it's being announced now. If it was like halfway through the season they were filming and then they decided to do it, okay, then it's like borderline, because it's like, well, hold on, you're not giving it a proper ending. They get to write this entire final season as its final season, and they go into it knowing that, which actually makes me much more excited for it than if they announce it like much later, like whether it is just before they start filming or a couple of episodes in. This makes me more excited to see what they do with it. And I think it's a fan, like as myself or as you watching as well, should be excited as well. But we're going to go over the Deadline article. This was just a press release, so it's not like anyone had the exclusive. Yeah, they just a general press release from the CW. But it also does confirm some other things about this season that people were unsure about, but we sort of speculated based off dates and stuff like that as well. So it's official, the upcoming 9th season of The Flash on the CW will be its last. It will debut in 2023, which we knew, and consist of 13 episodes, making this the shortest season of its run. So we did a video a handful of days ago talking about the filming dates and how it roughly equaled around either like 13 or 14 episodes. So the filming date sort of revealed that episode count already, though there's the chance that it could have been extended, which happened with like season 8, for example. So we knew it was going to be around 13 episodes based off that, but this confirms it, which, as I said, makes it the shortest run of the show ever by like 5 episodes. So it's giving you like a bit of like an Arrow season 8 sort of vibe, like just before Crisis, but of course that was that long because it led up to Crisis. But anyway, as Deadline reported, speculation that Season 9 could be The Flash's final chapter started in January when star Grant Gustin agreed to a 1-year deal, capping his Season 9 involvement at 15 episodes. The CW in May announced that next season will be held for mid-season, the first time The Flash has not been on the network's fall schedule except for the CW's pandemic fall 2020 lineup comprised predominantly by acquisitions. So yeah, in regards to like that 1-year deal, that same thing happened with season 8, but that would probably happen even if they wanted to go to season 10. It still would have just been a 1-year deal. They just would kept doing it. But we knew that Grant got this massive pay increase, which suggested this could be the final season as well, because if you did another 1-year deal, you have to get paid more. That's just how contracts work. So it suggested this was going to be the final season, but of course it was capped at 15, but we're only getting 13 as a whole as well. So yeah, just a bit less than we thought there. The 13 episode mid-season order would put the Flash series finale just weeks ahead of the planned June 23 release of Warner Brothers' The Flash movie, starring Ezra Miller as the title character. Coincidentally, the long-delayed film originally was announced just a week after the Flash series' October 7 premiere on the CW. The series ending is expected to wrap its own storyline and not set up the movie in any way, sources said. So that's sort of the really funny thing about it. The Flash movie was announced just like the week following or something after the premiere in the Flash season 1, and the Flash series is going to be ending after 9 seasons before that movie even comes out. That's crazy. Now, whether that movie still comes out on that date is a question mark, because we know the drama surrounding that movie. I think it's probably still going to come out around that date. I don't know if it's a coincidence that the show is just ending before that comes out, or it's like a marketing thing because the Flash will be trending because it's ending and then the movie comes out, and then also that they're not on at the same time, they won't exist, so there's less confusion. I'm not too sure. Maybe it's just a coincidence and that's just how things have worked out. But then again, the Flash movie could be delayed again. Could be delayed a couple of months because of what's going on. But here's the important thing that sort of cancels out all those people that said, oh, I got cancelled. The CW brass has been diligent about giving its signature series a proper ending when possible. The Flash is one of the 2 legacy shows whose next seasons will be their last, along with Riverdale, as we mentioned before. So yeah, this is the good thing about this being announced now. Even though I think if the news came out like a month in like a month, the people involved with the show, like Eric Wallace and the higher ups, would have known this was the last season anyway. So they probably were writing it anyway. But at least we know from the outside looking in that they're writing it as the final season, because they said that was season 8, and season 8 really only had like a couple of different elements that felt like they were writing as the final season, but it just still felt like a regular season. So I'm excited for this to feel like Arrow season 8 did. The only thing you're crossing your fingers is that there's nothing that sort of takes away from that final season, like the Mia Queen stuff that Arrow did. So hopefully the Flash focuses on its main characters and its, group of characters that have appeared in the past, like the video I did a few hours ago, like Wally West, and maybe villains from the past and all that stuff coming in. Hopefully it's a fun journey like the first half of Arrow season 8 was. If that's the case, this could be one of the best seasons they do. But it's all about what they want to pick and choose. So fingers crossed they go the right direction. The Flash from Belanti Productions and Warner Brothers TV has been a pivotal series for the CW. It was a spin-off from Arrow and helped to establish the Arrowverse as a franchise. The Flash has been the most successful of the Arrowverse series and the longest running too, edging Arrow's 8-season run. So The Flash is the only show to get a 9th season, though it beat Arrow's episode count with last season's finale. So it was the longest, even if season 9 didn't happen. In regards to episode runs, but it also just gets to be the only show in the Arrowverse that had 9 seasons. With Legends of Tomorrow, Batwoman and Naomi all ending their runs this season, The Flash's departure would leave hit Superman and Lois and possibly Gotham Knights, if it does well, as the only returning DC series for the 2023-2024 season. They are forgetting Stargirl, so I don't know if that means that they have a hint that Stargirl isn't coming back for the next season. I don't know, that's a bit worrying that they didn't mention Stargirl, but anyway. We'll move on. After ranking as the CW's top series for the first half of its run, The Flash has remained one of the network's strongest performers, with Season 8 finishing as one of the network's most watched shows of the 2021-2022 season, with 1.03 million viewers and ranking among its most streamed shows on its digital platforms. And here's a quote from Eric Wallace, by the way, so this is his thing for this article. 9 seasons, 9 years of saving Central City while taking audience on an emotional journey full of heart, humour, and spectacle. And now Barry Allen has reached the starting gate for his last race, the Flash executive producer / showrunner Eric Wallace said. So many amazing people have given their talents, time, and love to bring this wonderful show to life each week. So, as we get ready to honour the show's incredible legacy with our exciting final chapter, I want to say thank you to our phenomenal cast, writers, producers, and crew over the years who helped make The Flash such an unforgettable experience for audiences around the world. And there was no quote from Grant Gustin, but he did have a quote from a previous interview. I think it was just, he said it at the end of season 7. So, listen, I may never have a job this cool again. That this many people actually tune in to watch, so I'm not gonna take it for granted. He told Entertainment Tonight. 7 seasons is it for most of the cast actually, but I think it would be great if we can continue after that. So, yeah, I think it's because like Cisco left and stuff like that, and that was 7 years was usually how the contracts work out when you go into a show. So, yeah, I'm sort of confused why they even bothered including that. Would have been good if they actually got a new quote from Grant, but anyway. It's good that we actually got this news now because, as I said, it lets us know that they know it's the final season. So that gets me excited for what we're going to see, who's going to be in it. We have that example with Arrow Season 8, and I think that The Flash can be much more fan servicey than Arrow was. That doesn't mean that Arrow wasn't fan servicey. It definitely was, especially when you look at that final season, what they did. They definitely delivered to the fans, especially for that first half. But it does just make you wonder what could be in store for The Flash. And you just hope that they end it on a good note. Like I have my fears in regards to what they think they might do, because I know a lot of people want one thing to happen with Barry as the show ends, and I hate that idea. So you're probably not going to be able to please everyone, which is usually the case with it. That's the only thing that gets me worried with a show that you love watching it, is how they wrap it up, because some people, series finales are really hard to do. So hopefully, instead of trying to make like a ridiculously good series finale, because you can sometimes trip over yourself, hopefully they're trying to make a really good final season. Because then you can just have a fine series finale, but as long as the entire season's good leading up to it, then it's good. Like, everyone's usually fine with it. So hopefully that's the case. Now, as I said, they do start filming within the next, like, just over a month from now. That's why I was expecting the news not to come out for like another few weeks or a month, like just before they start filming. The only reason I can think that they released it now is that maybe they thought that the news might get out there sooner rather than later. Like in the leading up to it, that it might get out there, so they wanted to jump ahead of it. It's because that was the issue with Arrow. The news got out there, so they had to quickly announce it, I think before the last season even ended for Arrow. So maybe they thought the news was going to get out there, so they announced it now, but then maybe they just thought, we'll announce it now. We know, we've confirmed that it's going to be the final one, so we'll just go ahead with it. But it does make you very curious, because we knew this was the last show in the Arrowverse, and now it's ending. So the Arrowverse will officially be over if no other shows get put into it come, I don't know, like June, end of May next year. So you're not only having the Flash end, you're also having the end in the Arrowverse, which makes you wonder if that makes the Flash's final season even bigger in regards to what could be involved as well. I'm curious, and they could really go over the top as well, like make it like world ending, you know? So I'm excited to see what they do, but I'm also sad. You know, I think we're all sad the show's ending, but I think most of us accepted it was going to be the case just because of all the talk around it. But yeah, so it's good to hear that this has been confirmed, and we'll just have to wait and see how it goes once it premieres, probably at end of January, early February next year. But yeah, guys, thanks for watching. Hopefully you enjoyed the video. If you did, it'd be awesome. Could drop a like on to show support. Let me know in the comment section down below your various opinions on all of this. So you said the show's ending. How do you think it's going to wrap up? Are you excited to see how they do it? Do you think they're going to go bigger? Because it is not only the ending of the show, but also potentially the end of the Arrowverse as well. Just curious to hear what you guys think of it. And also let me know your favorite moment of the Flashes, I guess, seeing that it is ending. And of course, if you are new to the channel, make sure to subscribe, and I will catch you guys later. Goodbye.